Hello everyone. Today we shall learn little more about Nick Vujicic from the 10th class English reader. Attitude is altitude. Attitude means how we project ourselves with others, how we behave with others. Attitude decides our height, our reach, altitude. Our growth will be decided by our attitudes. So we must maintain a good attitude. This inspirational man, Nick Vujicic, who was born in Melbourne, Australia, but now he lives in USA, Los Angeles. When he born as a torso. Torso means the man with no limbs, no hands, and no legs, but he has a small foot on his left hip, with which he can do so many things. He can balance himself with that left foot. A small foot, not fully grown leg. It's a small foot on his left hip. He can kick the ball with that hip. He can hold a pen. He can draw. He can eat. So without that, without his, he named it as chicken drumstick because it looks like KFC chicken, chicken drumstick. He joked. Uh, Without that left hip, left foot, he will be lost. He joked. Usually, he jokes like that. In the beginning, when he was born in the hospital, the father saw the baby. He went out to vomit. He cannot digest the situation. He is healthy. His wife also healthy. That means Nick's mother is healthy and father also healthy. But the baby born as a torso, it's the rarest of the rare occurrence called phocomelia. Because of that phocomelia, he born as a torso. There is no such medical explanation, the reasons why the kind of births will take place. And mother could not hold her baby until he was 4 months old. Without mother's full attachment, he grown up until 4. Both the parents, father is a computer programmer and an accountant, and mother is a nurse. So as she is a nurse, she practiced good healthy conditions, used important medicines, and she knew so many things about how a pregnant woman must lead her life. So she dealt all these things, but such kind of a baby was born. They both prayed to God, why this cruel trick to us like that. And Nick's father is a strong man. 18 months, when Nick was at the age of 18 months, means 1.5 year, he taught him swimming. He left in the waters to swim. 6 years, when he was 6, he learned typing, and he can play golf, skateboard, and he is a huge fan of English Premier League. That means football league. So he has so many good characteristics. But he hated God because he asked God, why I am like this? Because everyone uh, will question God if he has any little difficulty. He has some reason to hate God, and both the parents also hated God. Why this cruel trick to my son? And but he's a strong man. His father was a strong man. He sent his son to a normal school, uh, not a special school. Uh, he was um, so frightened that You're going to be bullied in the school. Why my parents are forcing me to join in normal school? He never digest that thing, but he says at the end, it is the best decision that his parents made for him. Because of that normal school, he got that reach. His growth, all uh, was decided by his normal school studies. So he was so happy with that decision of their parents. And when he was 8 years old, he went to his mom saying that I want to commit suicide, I want to kill myself. The mother disappointed, she was astonished. Why he has taken the decision? Because he was a torso. Without the assistance of others, he can't do anything. He can brush with a mounted brush, um, and his mother invented a plastic device. With that, he can hold a pen or a pencil. Apart from that, he can bath by using wall-mounted soap. Apart from these, without the assistance of others, he can't do anything. So he decided to commit suicide. At the age of 8, he told this decision to his mom, but his uh, mom can't stop her to get back from the decision. At the age of 10, he implemented his decision by throwing himself into the bath, water tub. But the attempt was unsuccessful. Uh, Luckily, he had good spiritual friends, relatives, and all the good atmosphere. He could come out of that situation. He says that when I lack purpose and strength, what is the purpose of living? Is is asking the same question repeatedly to himself. Like I felt there was no purpose when you lack purpose and strength. What is the purpose of living here? That is the question that forced him to commit suicide. But luckily, it was unsuccessful. Uh, at the age of 13, when he was like ninth class student, 13, he read a newspaper article who is uh, not a normal man. He is also like our Nick Vujicic, but he became a motivational speaker. So he thought about himself, how this man could able to uh, become a motivational speaker in spite of having some defect in his body. So in his mind, one thing clicked: there is a purpose of my life too. That is, I have to motivate other people because somebody, some newspaper article has motivated him. So he thought that he also can motivate people like us, because we have legs, hands, good hand side, handsomeness, everything we have, but still we are not able to do justice to our full strength. So he thought that he can motivate, even though I'm not having legs and hands, I can do many things. How better you can perform a normal man can do? That is the question that arises in his mind. So he became a motivational speaker. He got Australian Young Citizen Award for his bravery and persistence in 1990. He moved to uh, Los Angeles, USA. From there, he has a nice tender of what is called humor. Uh, he wants to uh, make others laugh. Once in US, he was in the car. Somebody in the other car trying to see who is driving that car, because Nick is not visible to that girl. She's watching who is driving that car. She uh, did 360-degree jump, summer slap. She was frightened and ran off from there. Uh, and That is a laughing situation he shared. And he went to Hawaii to learn surfing. Surfing master's name is Bethany Hamilton, whose arm was beaten at the age of 12. Even though she became surfing master, Bethany Hamilton, she he went to her and said, "You are amazing." Uh, she was astonished, I think, and she might told like this: "You can't learn surfing because you are torso. Even a strong man to perform to learn surfing is a difficult thing. How can you learn?" But by the force of Nick, I think she taught him surfing. Within 2 days, 48 hours, he did 360-degree spin on surfing. 360 spin on surfing is a very difficult task. His picture, the surfing picture, was printed on the surfing magazine in 48 hours. But he is a humble man. He said that I have so low center of gravity. It is not bit difficult for me. It is easy for me to do 360-degree spin on water sport surfing. Mm. And as a motivational speaker, by that time he almost visited 24 countries. Once he went to Mexico and addressed that gathering. Among that gathering, a girl named Miyahara, Kanai Miyahara. Uh, she fascinated about Nick Vujicic. Her father is a Japanese, mother is a Mexican. Both were in close contact. They had good chat, good interaction, and she expressed her opinion to marry. Kanai Miyahara asked Nick to marry. After long, thorough discussion and understanding, both agreed to marry. In 2011, they were engaged. 12, they were married. 13, a normal baby boy was born. He usually asks this question: if I fail, I try again and again and again. If you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. It matters how you are going to finish it. Are you going to finish it strong? This is the question he poses to everyone. Both wrote an inspirational book called Love Without Limits. So she told many things. He told many things. He shared by his attitude, by his behavior. He put forward, put forth so many examples, inspirational instances he shared with us. So these things will inspire us, motivate us. I hope this lesson has motivated a lot. Thank you very much.